From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to return, here's Raheem Mostert. And able to get this out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
31-yard line.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And this one's incomplete. Robert Foster, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And some room to maneuver. Gets through, and now an opening. 20, 10. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there for KC. 54 yards on the ground.
Goal at the 1-yard line.
Hi, bitch.
1st and goal at the 1.
How you doing?
They'll try to run with Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC.
Makes the score Chiefs 7, Raiders nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He's back to throw here to start the drive. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Here's Jacobs. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with second down coming up. They'll run it with Jacobs. And this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Shotgun now for Carr. And that is caught. It's Ruggs. Touchdown, Vegas.
To number 11.
Henry Ruggs. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. Well, there was a little extra pressure with that one because it was 3rd down. He didn't care. He snagged it with one hand like it was routine.
The key is to make a play in a tough situation. Doesn't matter how, and in this case, one-handed gets it done. Terrific play for us to watch.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
From the 27, Mahomes. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
On 1st down, Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. They'll let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now it's Mahomes again. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 28. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Here's Edwards-Helaire. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Mecole Hardman with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Just a great individual effort there to take that pop pass and scamper off into the end zone.
And that's why offenses love that play, partner, because that gives them a chance to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers with a full head of steam behind them. It's often like a track relay. Legs 2, 3, and 4. That first guy steaming ahead, and he has hands it to you, and you get a chance to take off and go before you even get the baton.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
And a Raider first down.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Carr. They're trying for Sanders, but this is intercepted. Picked off at the 38, and they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
First and 10.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
The drive will begin with a run by Edwards-Helaire. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Chiefs 14, Raiders 7.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Corey Littleton. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
He'll take over 1st and 10.
That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver. Whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter, they'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Carr. He'll buy some time right. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
On 2nd down now, it's Jacobs. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line.
He was brought down at the 26. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
To throw, it's Carr. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. And trying to get it to Ruggs, but it's intercepted. Darren Lee picks it. Then he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Mahomes gets it out quickly, and it's complete out wide. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Mahomes now on 1st down. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes, letting one go deep for the end zone. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
His kick.
Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions, and they're a PAT from going up 21-7.
Yeah, very football. Full command of their playbook, full command of the way they wanted to attack.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects it.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Reception here by Ruggs. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Throwing now is Carr. Got an open man. It's Ruggs. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
A gain of 19
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
He'll let this go, and that's caught inside the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry Ruggs with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders have cut it back to within a score. Yeah, he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
So much.
And a fair catch signaled for.
Yep, no reason for that shit to occur. Just fucking cover. Best player on my fucking defense.
Begin this drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting on a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Everything okay?
Yeah, we're good. We are good. We just got busy. When they said we weren't having our tournament, I was like, I'm not really trying to play Call of Duty. Appreciate you.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
A gain of 2.
Now the Raiders call on a nickel set here for third down. To throw, it's Mahomes.
Oh, got away with that one.
And he gets this one.
He's been doing good baiting me.
39. Give him 13 yards there at a Kansas City first down.
10 at the 39-yard line.
Mahomes now
I guess it's kind of happened, LOL.
Complete.
Between 2 teams.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
10 at the 4.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe for a minute. Just let me breathe. It's too hot, drop the top off the wagon. You want it, right? I know you ain't got it. Mike 5-5, Mike 55.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
I got you, boy. 55's Mike.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And I think that one.
Damn, I want that free pass interference that he got.
Only as incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert.
God damn
And
it.
he's going to be taken
Gotta be
down
fucking
with
kidding
a
me.
marker on the field. So let's see
Where
about
was
the
he?
call.
Where the fuck was he?
So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
Temporary.
My
As they come up on a
PS5
second
Pro.
and long after the holding call.
Mike 55. Right there in the middle. 55. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready.
Now here's Mahomes. Flush to his
How
right.
did you get
He'll
this
try and
fast
run it.
RB?
Got some real estate inside the
He was in free agency. The Niners guy cut him for cap, I guess.
First down, 18-yard gain.
First and 10.
I got him.
26-yard line.
Oh, Raheem Mostert.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And that's incomplete.
Clock didn't run after the ball left his hand. I love that.
It leads to second and 10.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, second and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
Shit.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. Butker's kick here is good. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we send you down to
Got to
Orlando,
cover
where Jonathan Coachman
drugs.
has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
The Raiders are going to have it first, and they
Win
trail here
should
as
help.
we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. Over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still
I
work
have to play
do.
man almost all game.
Now they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit. Maybe
Against
pump up
him
the
and
pace. Maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
At the 34-yard line.
The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
He finds Coleman. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
25 yards.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory right at the 40. Coleman. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1 yard.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Carr. Forced out to his left. And this will be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Carr. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, going for Sanders down. And this is caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Emmanuel Sanders, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Raiders are back within a score. So the quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open. He has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from. But for the defense, almost feels like there was a bust in coverage.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Mostert now to return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking.
Also, it looks like Smith has turned it around.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
So the big play has them all the way
I
down
am
to
my
the
third
30
in the
now
division
for
again.
1st and 10. About 3 yards there to the 27.
Not the kind of game that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of game that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
55, my God, 55. Ready?
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Press the wrong fucking button. I was trying to dump it down.
As much football
Got your
as we
chance.
want, we've seen this work many. Take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That is on 3-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Once again, it's Jacobs. Well, that gives him a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And fantastic field position has them just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line in the red zone. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's a toss play right to Mostert. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Raheem Mostert, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
His kick.
It through.
Makes the score. Chiefs 31. Raiders.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Now on 2nd and 13. Carr. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow.
Carr.
That's good for 5.
That's a Ruggs touchdown right there. He missed it.
Desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll run here with Coleman out of the gun.
Really? Yep. I can't do that.
Daylight ahead.
That sucks.
Now
First
that's
down.
one they hate. The
Fuck
ball's
that.
got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
Carr now on 1st down. On the screen, this is Coleman. Not much there, only a yard.
That killed me.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
At the 36-yard line.
You can't do that.
Nope, can't do that.
From the gun, it's Carr. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman.
Carr's pass.
5 yards on the pickup, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 4.
Get the fuck out. What are you doing?
Downfield. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 36.
Pick.
What? Throw on 1st down there,
Fucking Emmanuel Sanders.
Give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. He'll let this go deep.
I saw it, but he's too fast.
And that is caught.
Fucking
It's
fast.
runs. Touchdown Vegas.
Stupid corner was supposed to fucking
His
cover
3rd
that.
touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. And the Raiders have cut it back to within a score.
For the 2-point conversion.
It's been quite the game for him individually.
He's trying to switch over there. I knew what he was fucking
So
doing.
pick a route, any route. Whatever you want him to run, he's going to do it and do it well and end up in the end zone. This has really been fun to watch.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive.
Oh, he fucking hit the shit out of him.
Looking for
What?
on 1st
He
down,
just
but
fucking-
this throw downfield,
He just fucking hit him.
he was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
What?
Did you keep your team?
Yeah, I kept
On
him.
a run with Mostert.
Couldn't decide, and so I just
Pick up a 7.
time ran out on
30
me.
to the 32.
There's no one else I want more. I guess, I mean, it is the best team in the game.
3rd and 3.
Oh shit, he needs to, I can pause it now, man. He's on a call for work, so I'm gonna give him a minute.
And the fact that they have gotten better over the season.
Yeah, but I looked and Ehlers still 86 speed, which sucks, but I'll be alright. I got Le'Veon Bell I can trade if I want to. But I'll be back in a second. I'm waiting on him to tell me he's good.
I should look at my team. I hate that I lost king. Going to a video call now. Good luck on the rest of the game, bud.
The Chiefs on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Once again, it's Mostert, and he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Here's the Chiefs punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. That'll go in the books as just a 16-yard punt. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. And he stopped immediately there. Darren Lee there to get him down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 16 yards, a first down.
7-yard line. A gain of 16 yards.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Carr now on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was hoping to get that one to Tevin Coleman in space. And now it's 2nd down.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Carl try it again on 2nd down. Coleman has it here right side. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble. Game there, hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Nothing fancy really on either side. They were just trying to punch it between the tackles, but could not get it done.
That felt very old schoolish, didn't it? Because we always talk about how we spread it out on offense nowadays and try and create some running lanes. That one was really tight. Go get it. A big pile of bodies. Didn't quite get there.
It is good.
I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
At their own 25-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter. A running play there, going to get 11 as they get a quick first down.
That's good.
Well, that'll help the old passing stats. Remember, it was a pop pass, so it's not a wide receiver run there, Charles.
Well, I like the way that you scored it, and that's exactly how it goes into the books. But remember, he's had success throwing the ball the standard way in this game. And here, this little top pass, it goes for good yardage, a little something extra in his repertoire.
And pretty good pursuit there defensively. He's brought down, no gain on the play, 2nd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. Mahomes firing complete. He's got a first down and then some in midfield. And finally brought down at the 43. That's good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
Now Edwards-Helaire, and he's going to be met at about the 43. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Back to throw, Mahomes. He's got his man, that's Hardman. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown. Late in the game, they look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity, and that's caught inside the 30. And yes, he's into the end zone, so they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
The receivers have been running them ragged, maybe some tired legs in the secondary, maybe some tired legs in the pass rush. Didn't get to him, and look what resulted. A touchdown, tie game. They've got a chance to take the lead.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
I know there's some time on the clock, but I still think you kick the extra point there and don't go for 2 and go for the win in that spot.
Yeah, time or no time, why not just take the 1 and even the score?
And then that way, no matter what, at least you know what you're dealing with now. It's a whole different strategy. You got to decide whether you're going to onside kick, get the ball back.
I don't want to seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them.
Today's final score.
So this one in the win column for Kansas City, and it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises, really both sides did, but they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished, but to win a close one like this,
know no better, I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. Yeah, more action and no talk, I went quiet on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him.
I don't be with him, he's so basic. Boy, you the op and your bros hating. All of them fake, I see both faces. Scared of the whip, it's a ghost racing. I knock them down to their cold cases. Marathon run, I'ma slow pace it. They did not want me to go places. Foil plans like the gold place. And if we pulling up with the whole squad, are you ready? Done told y'all that you better be running. I'm in my go yard when I walk in, I know y'all telling me nothing. I'm the man, suck it if y'all in denial. I get the chip on them and I bust out the south side. Is that big of the guy? Boy, you stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus. Private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish. Masterpiece, body, done.
Hey, I don't know no better, I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. Yeah, more action and no talk, I went quiet on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him.
Hey, couple of bands up in my pocket. I don't want pause to get wild nonsense. We got momentum, don't try to stop it. Diamonds are clearer than my conscience. I don't let bygones be bygones. That's when I'm honest. Penthouse building, reach heaven's heights. Nah, that's what you call a God complex.
Remember the days I was down low when it was out cold, but I went out and got it. Look at my milestones, man, it feel like the Dow Jones when you look at my pocket.
Look at the flex, whipping the Teslas. I'm a mess, but it's all a finesse. Boy, you stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus, private jet. Look at me, stylish, stylish. Masterpiece, body, done.
Hey, I don't know no better, I'm on this every day.